Well, this is where we left off. Previously, we've been exploring several different early war strategies for Germany, declaring war on different people in 1936. We settled on the strategy of Germany versus Turkey. We've been playing through that campaign ever since. World War II has very recently started, just a couple of months ago. This video is going to be about the first year of World War II. What are the events that occur? And I'm hoping that in this year, we're going to take most of Africa. We're going to finish off Europe continentally, and we're going to grab Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. Alright, situation in Turkey is looking really good. The British don't have enough forces to deal with us and our counterattacks. First Panzer Corps is going to be the knife that sticks through to Paris. And they're being backed up by our primary army here, which is going to simply make a massive frontline push. Poland is about to be finished. I'm just going to go ahead and hope that a little more micromanagement can finish that off. Well, the surface fleet still hasn't finished repairing, so that's a problem. The drive into France is going smoothly. They don't even have the troops to defend themselves. A lot of the French troops are in Africa or Poland. That is the fall of France. I like to put Vichy France in here. They usually make a decent ally. Also, this little bit of revolutionary Turkey was taken back. We have troops getting built to try and garrison this area. We only need to garrison these areas of our homeland right now. Another army of troops that we built right here. It's going to be our defensive unit for France. The light infantry that was in France, they're going to go ahead and stage for the attack. Primary infantry is going to stage for our attack on Switzerland. Tanks are going to overrun Luxembourg. While we're waiting, let's take a look at the Turkish operation. Almost finished kicking the British out of Turkey. Now that Poland surrendered, to make sure our industry is producing enough stuff. War with Denmark is ready. Normally I have some panzers to go with this, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to do that. So hopefully one light infantry group is going to be enough. And we'll start justifying on Switzerland. Now with Denmark joining the Allies, I'd really like to be able to put my navy in the water here, but we're having trouble getting it repaired. So instead, I think I'm just going to increase the number of docks set for repairs. Since this panzer group isn't going to be needed to clean up the last of the resistance from Poland, we're going to send them toward Denmark. And we've also reached the last of our frontline orders here in Egypt and the Sinai. So we're going to see if we can punch through. We do have some air support though, so we'll bring them in closer. Situation in Turkey is finished. The Marines are going to hold back as a reserve force in case they're needed. Our cavalry, however, they get the job done here with the panzers. Normally I'd put the panzers on a spearhead, but since the panzers are already on front line, we'll spearhead the cavalry. Denmark operation is on a roll! Light infantry and panzers already taken most of the country. Justification for Switzerland has come in, so we're going to go ahead and declare war on Switzerland. And this Panzer Corps is going to be doing Luxembourg next, so we'll go ahead and justify on them now. We unlock the next sub-hull, so we're going to take advantage of that. Now, we don't have the snorkel that we want yet, so we're just going to build radar. A lot of people think you shouldn't use the heavy tubes here, but you don't save that much on production cost, and Germany gets a bonus for submarine production once you research the right focus item. Alright, let's see what Egypt's up to. We are steamrolling right now. Not bad. Switzerland already? That might be the fastest I've ever taken out Switzerland. Those guys didn't even put up any fight at all. We're gonna have them come over here and help clean up the mess that is Yugoslavia. We're also gonna start preparing for the invasion of Sweden, so I'm gonna go ahead and set up the naval invasion orders. We really gotta work on building up that air force. We are way behind on air force. Luxembourg, that'll be a cakewalk. bunch of free equipment from Luxembourg, and Yugoslavia has finally surrendered, so we're just cleaning up the last Allied forces in that area. Next, on to Greece. The primary army is going to set up right over here and start pushing on Greece. And the same Panzer Corps that overran Luxembourg is going to go down and help with that situation. Soon, look at them go! This looks like a job for the Marines. Send them in here. Some more supply planes down there. And we're going to start our justification for war with Sweden. Good news is the Italians are at least making some gains, even if we're not doing so hot back here. The operation for Sweden has been finished getting set up, so we're going to go ahead and do naval invasion support. We're going to greenlight the naval invasion. It's only a couple days away. Now, what's stopping them from coming over this way? At the moment, nothing. And that'll siphon some of their troops away. Alright, the landings have been made. So now, we're going to push the front line. And we're going to counterattack with the Prime Army down here. They seem to be engaged with a rather large enemy task force. Luckily, we're cleaning house, so... This is the result of our naval battle supporting the invasion. Consider grabbing atomic research, just in case. To the last city. While we're cleaning that up, I'm going to go ahead and start preparations for Norway. The Marines are going to take over this front line and this offensive. The cavalry will be moved once all the Marines are in position, and we'll go back up the Italians over here. Meanwhile, we're going to build another logistical hub here. We're going to start convoy raiding. Sweden has surrendered. We're going to take the main army, get them here. We're going to take the light army, get them up here. And we should have 2 Panzer Corps available. The 1st Panzer Corps is going to be up in the north. 2nd Panzer Corps going to stay in the south. War begins on the 18th of June. And here we have it, the medium tank that will support the infantry for the moment. This is the design. I would prefer to have medium cannon 2 or even perhaps a howitzer on there, but right now this is a decent attempt at starting this. We can always upgrade this when we have better weaponry to put on it. But we can't wait to do something about what's going on the left here, because even with the substantial bonus in number of soldiers, the Italians are doing very poorly on this side. So we're going to let the cavalry take things over here. We're going to get the Air Force involved. Hope that's enough. At the moment, it's not. We are definitely not making headway here. Let's launch the Panzers and see if that helps. Meanwhile, we do have justification ready for Norway, so we're going to go ahead and take them on. Now, what we don't have yet is a garrison force capable of holding Norway afterwards. So we're going to build 72 divisions of our garrison troops. Our tanks are actually making a decent push here, and they haven't even all gotten into the fight yet. So hopefully, with us fighting them on 2 sides and the British being distracted here in the west, we have a shot at making this work. Meanwhile, let's see what's going on with Norway. In Norway, we are pulling all the way across the line and doing quite a good job, but I'm going to micromanage to make sure this goes even faster. This should be done in a matter of days, maybe weeks. Still not gaining ground on the east side, but you can see the British have pulled back significantly in response to our breakthrough. And that's going to do it. We're going to be able to get through to Cairo this way, I think. Jump across. We really need to keep that pressure on in the east so that these guys can't come and reinforce the west. Oh my. This is scary looking. Oh no. The United States has joined the Allies. Okay, so what I hope to do is attack England before that happens. But things have gone a little slowly in the Mediterranean, and we haven't finished the situation with Norway yet. So America's going to get here right about the time that we finish off Norway, which means they'll be in Africa. We're going to manually repair some forces in the surface fleet, ensure that when the Americans show up, we have as good of a combat fleet as we can get. We have made it across! We're on the way to Cairo. The Panzers have pretty much halted. They are exhausted at this point. Norway surrenders, though. Alright, I'm going to pull the Panzers completely off the line and get them rearmed, repaired. The garrison troops are ready to deploy. We're going to do that. Primary army is going to finish off the situation here, and then get ready for its new job, the invasion of England. They're going to need some support. That's probably what this light army is going to do. We'll get them already on the naval invasion order. Meanwhile, in Africa, the Marines are really doing a good job here. We have Cairo. We're about to close the canal. And as the German Marine Corps pours through, so do the Italians finally showing up to this side. Very nice. Trap 5 divisions there. With the victory in Egypt, here our cavalry units are in bad supply situations, making them our top priority. Now, our economy can be a little stronger if we have the support and the stability. Women in the workforce, we need to have 89 support. All right, we're going to go ahead. We're going to go to total mobilization. That's -3 recruitable population. Until we also do women in the workforce, which is +3 recruitable population. And now our economy is almost double what it was before. Our cavalry is still pushing toward the line that it needs to push towards. They're just really low on supply at the moment, so we'll leave them be. We can reduce our detectability here substantially from 13 to 10.5. In case you don't know about this, you can deploy ships to specific groups. The Marines are making solid gains down here in the south. So we're going to take a look at this. We have a lot of convoys being lost. So we're going to ban access to the English Channel. That should help. Alright, it's been pretty much a year since this video began, and we now have North Africa like we wanted. Marines are down here in the south. They're pretty much holding once they capture the rest of this territory. Switzerland, Luxembourg, Greece, Yugoslavia, Turkey's back in our control, and we conquered Denmark, Sweden, and Norway. Lots has been accomplished, and we are ready for Sea Lion. Plan is only a few days away, you see here, only a few days away from being able to be completed. That's the decision we have to make in the next video. The next video is going to be from December of this year until December of 1942, and we're going to see whether or not we can knock England out of the war. Hitler chose to not go through with this, to instead invade Russia. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see. We'll see.